Hello Pisces, it's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot with your March 2021 reading. And happy solar return, happy birthday to our March Pisceans. We're going to work with the stone of Aquamarine this month. It's a beautiful stone for the color. I love that color, but it's also the birthstone for March. And you can work with this either in a palm stone or in your purse or in your pillowcase at night to help you with the energies of March. And remembering the size of the stone doesn't matter. It's your intention. That's how powerful you are. That you could put your loving intention into the stone to help you with whatever's going on in your life at the time. But let's see what we have for our Pisceans in March 2021. And by the way, tomorrow is the Virgo. Oh, that came up in the same position. Look at that. For Aries, it's the Virgo full moon tomorrow. I'm recording on that energy. All right, but we're looking at this Nine of Swords energy, so we know that something's been weighing very heavily on you. It's been stressing you out. And we know with Pisces, because you're very intuitive and empathic, you can absorb a lot of other people's energies. But, you know, being that most mystical of the mystical houses, right? You oftentimes take things to heart. You can be very moody, broody, but you could also have this anxiety and depression and stress. You know, a lot of Pisceans tend to numb themselves either with pills, drugs, alcohol, wine especially, or they like to float away from it. They don't want to see the reality of things. But this is something you've really been taking and to thinking a lot about, and you're really wrecking yourself, okay, Pisces, with this? I like it's in this past position. I like that it's a 9, and I like that it means that it's coming to an end for you. So whatever you've been stressing about, and I'm not saying it's not real. I'm saying that this thought or nagging intrusion on your mental peace has become too stressful for you. Too much of it is occupying your brain. If you gotta give 5% of your brain to something you're stressed over, okay. But when you're giving like 80% of your brain energy into something you're stressing over, that is very unhealthy. And it can make you sick. It could literally make you sick. You know, she's like in bed, she's upset about things. She doesn't see, you know, she has the wisdom and the clarity to rule this away, to reason this away. But I like that there's some sort of intervention here, intercession, so that you'll come to some peace now. And even an understanding of what was going on is going to become clear to you. All right? This is a Mars and Gemini card. Now, we know Gemini is communication, and there's a duality to Gemini. And Mars is something that takes action. It rules the head and face of man. So it could be something that you've been imagining in your head, or a cross communication that's coming to an end or a resolve with. And then you have the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is Virgo, so that's your polarity. And we look at this as a major right now for you this month. And this is another 9, so you have 2 9s here. So something is coming to a close or an end here. This is when you're doing some soul searching, Pisces. You're trusting that light within. Excuse me. Yes, it's a time of introspection for you. Now you figure Virgo is the physical body. But this card talks about your spiritual energy. So you are a spiritual being having this physical experience. And when this card presents itself, it's time for the vessel, the physical body, to get in better tune with its spirituality. Now, as a Piscean, you know, you're born with this innate sense, but many times in life we become distracted and we forget about tuning in and tapping in. So this is about you tuning in and tapping in. You see, he comes out of the cave at night and he walks along this edge that he could just one misstep and it's over, but he trusts himself. He has just this light to guide him, but it's just like walking through the house at night, right? And the lights are out, but you sense something's in front of you, and when you put the light on, you see you could have tripped or fallen over a piece of furniture or something that was on the floor. That's the kind of energy we're talking about. You tapping into yourself and listening to that inner voice and trusting it. Now, if this is something you're becoming reflective on, about this situation with this person. It could very well be that you're starting to think things through. You know, maybe something that was going on in your life that you thought was a good thing. It's becoming very stressful for you. And especially with Virgo, because it's anxiety, can be depression, and it affects the gastrointestinal system. So it could be something that's causing you not only the emotional duress, like I told you, could make you sick, but maybe it's starting to weigh heavily on your physicality and you're starting to feel unnerved and unhealthy. So when we have this Hermit card, it's a time of reflection, introspection, retreating from the situation for a while to think things through, seeing things with clarity, okay? Mental clarity is what you need here. Really analyzing this, because that's what Virgo does. And looking at the long term of this, making some reasonable, logical decision on this situation after you have reflected upon it for some time. And then you would make your move. You don't just jump into this, okay, Pisces? Now, we have this King of Wands. Now, this couldn't be an Aries, Leo, or Sag person, male or female. And they're looking over, look at you. They're looking over. Now, this be something, it's work or social situation. This could be someone that you're in a business with, a partnership with, a friendship, something to do with, even if it's temporary, a coupling with someone, a venture together. And maybe it's the person you're stressing over this situation. Maybe you have a business with this person. You're looking to end the business. You know, have them buy you out or you buy them out. What once gave you great pleasure, inspiration, and joy, you're reflecting on it, you're done with this, and you want to move forward and get away from this. But I really feel you're rising above the situation too, Pisces. You're not letting it get petty, or at least we're saying it's best you don't get petty with this situation with this person. It's best that you are fair in your dealings with this person and rise above the earthly mudslinging that could go on, and come up with some ideas, and you will come up with some ideas and clarity to separate from this person. And if it's not that, there's someone who's going to be influencing you right now. That's either this Aries, Leo, or Sag that comes in with the ideas that you need. And this could be male or female. And to me, this is usually a person who's older than 40. They could even be a parent. So they're either someone who's here as a mentor, especially because this card can also represent a teacher. Someone coming into your life momentarily to teach you something. So this could be even this person influencing your teaching, then they're teaching you something. You're learning a lesson from one or the other, and it could be something that you're separating from it. For others of you, it feels like this person is looking over at the situation and offering some resolve, some peace for you here. If this was something you had done together in a partnership, in a relationship, or even, like I said, a business or something, it could be something that it's just run its course now. And this person has different ideas. They have high ideas, you know what I'm saying? Like their heads are up in the clouds, or maybe they've got something else going on, and you're just not aligned with them on this way of thinking. You know, they've got different ideas than you do. You know, they're like, you're more grounded in what you want to do, and this person kind of maybe flighty. And, you know, they have a lot of ideas, you know, and a lot of, they're very passionate about it and very creative about it. But it just doesn't feel like you two like go together very well with this earth and fire. Fire can smother earth. So I really feel like whoever this is, if it's in a relationship, you're probably going to be, you're thinking about separating the friendship. But if it's someone who's inspiring you in your life, or helping you, is helping you move along this, it could even be like an attorney or a mediator, someone's helping you with this legal situation or ending this situation that's not attached to the situation the way that you are, and bring the positive outcome that you need, because they're looking at it at a different perspective than what you are looking at it. Then we have, the Queen of Pentacles came up in the same position for Aries too. So we have this male or female, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, hardworking, dedicated. They've created some coin with this thing that they love. Whether it was something like they were in service to other people, whether in the medical field or a vocation, a trade, something you made with your hands. You know, you've made your coin from it. You've established yourself, you know, here with this. You've manifested a lot into your life. And everything you've done was for the love of your family and your surroundings. You know, what you earned was for the betterment of your life and for your children or for your spouse or your family and yourself too. But you have different ideas now. And especially with here looking like, you know, you want to end something here, your misery, your drain, you're really being reflected here. You're being inspired for something new, even for you. You're looking to be grounded in a different way. Maybe some of you are looking to retire, or some of you are looking to resign from a job or end a job, or you know, come to a point where you're saying, I've mastered what I'm doing and I don't need to do this anymore. Right now, I'm looking to just stay focused on being stable right now. I'm not looking to expand or go bigger. Right now, I just want everything to be status quo and stable. And as I'm thinking things through, because, you know, these are two very strong earth energies. You know, this is air, this is fire. Here's earth. You don't have any water, but you're water, okay, Pisces? So maybe you're really starting to sense a need to find some inner peace and to stay grounded and stay focused on something else in you. You're looking for something more, something that's a bigger payoff for a less work, because this energy doesn't move fast. It's slow and methodical. You know what I mean? Really thinks things through. Where this energy is high impulse, flighty, you know, just dives into things impetuously, doesn't think things through. This is stress from thinking too much, and this is being reflective and trying to heal and touch, you know, base with spirituality. And this is a nice outcome where you get a grounding stability out of this, where you're realizing, I don't need to do all of this to have this. What I have in my hand is just what I need right now. Now, it may change later on in your life, but for now, you're looking for something that's just very simple and stable. That's your payoff. And I really feel like some of you are ending some sort of business and walking away with your coin. For others of you, I think that it's just coming to a separation because, you know, see, they're away from each other. You know, and earth does smother fire. So it could be a relationship that was smothering in a friendship, a marriage, anything. And it could be the point where you're saying, I'm just going to take away my peace and walk with that. And that's all that I need right now at this time in my life. Okay. And if we look at an earth sign, the next earth sign would be mid-April to May, which would be Taurus. So these readings go out 3 weeks to 3 months. It could be by that time you're sensing a sense of stability or separation, or where you've got a hold on things right now, where you're feeling very grounded and very balanced. Well, I hope this does help you. Again, and happy birthday to our March Pisceans. I hope this is a good month for you guys. And I really appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for watching my videos, okay? And taking the time out of your busy day to comment or email me. I really appreciate connecting with you guys on a soul level. So enjoy the month. I'll see you all next month. And as always, I wish you the best.